So I'm in a video making mood today, and I'm going to do a third video today, and this one's going to be of a prediction for UFC 123. I already did a prediction for the main event, so if you haven't seen that, you can go watch that on my channel. This one is going to be for Matt Hughes against BJ Penn, number 3. So this will be the third time these guys have fought, and pretty much they're 1-1 against each other. BJ Penn won, I think, the first one. Matt Hughes won the second one because BJ Penn had an injury during the fight and messed up his ribs when he was trying to get out of or when he was grappling on the ground. Now for this fight, I will say that this is going to be a pretty cool fight to see, because this is going to really be a fight that we can watch and we can see if Matt Hughes has still got it or not. And, you know, also actually kind of in a way BJ Penn, because I don't think anybody thought originally, before the first fight, that BJ Penn would lose to Frankie Edgar, let alone lose twice to him. A lot of us just think, you know, BJ Penn, a lot of people are saying he's just so much more talented than Frank Edgar. You know, he's so much of a better fighter. You know, how could Frank beat him? So we're going to see if BJ Penn maybe has slipped a bit in the last few years, because his conditioning and his training has always been a question. And Matt Hughes, of course, I don't think anybody ever questions his training, his regiment, and his conditioning. But at the same time, we'll have to see if Matt Hughes is starting to you know, kind of be on his way to a retirement. Now Matt Hughes has won his last 3 fights, I think. He's beaten some Gracies. He's beaten Ricardo Almeida in pretty impressive fashion. So I think this fight is going to be a really good matchup for us to see, you know, who's really going to stick with it. You know, if it's very competitive and they both do well, I would say that it probably won't really mean too much in terms of their career, and they'll just both keep on fighting. But if one fighter absolutely kills the other, it's really going to make us think, like, okay, does this guy still have it, or does that guy still have it? That being said, what's probably going to happen is similar to their last fights. Matt Hughes is still just as strong as ever, I think, or pretty close. The only thing with him is that his reflexes are starting to wane. But technically, I think he's getting better. I think his submissions are getting better. I think his grappling skills are going to get better. I think his boxing skills, his stand-up, is getting a bit better than it used to be. And BJ Penn, I don't know if BJ Penn has really you know, advanced his jiu-jitsu skills that much. It looks to me like BJ Penn has really become more of a stand-up fighter in the last couple of years. So I'll say for this prediction that I think that BJ Penn is probably going to look to take Matt Hughes apart on the feet. I think that he should be able to outstrike Matt Hughes pretty easily. Matt Hughes is obviously going to go for a takedown, going to try to take him down. Should be able to, but whether or not he can keep him down and the jiu-jitsu will play a role, we'll have to wait and see. That being said, I think the safer bet in this fight would be to go with BJ Penn, seeing as how he's been fighting top competition in the lightweight division, and has been doing very well up until Frank Edgar. You know, Matt Hughes fighting these other guys, Ricardo Almeida, okay, fine, he's a good fighter, but fighting Renzo Gracie and the others, I mean, you know, that's just really not, you know, those can't really be taken seriously as serious fights. It keeps them in shape, but is it really going to you know, advance the skills any? Is it really that much of a challenge for him? I don't think it really was, except for maybe Ricardo Almeida. So we'll see what happens, but I think I'd like to go with BJ Penn in this fight. I'm going to say BJ Penn by a decision. I don't think he's going to knock out Hughes this time, not like Thiago Alves did, but we'll see what happens. Alright guys, that's my video, third video for today. I'll see you. Peace out.